Did you know you can hit your entire chest from every angle using only push-up variations? In this video, I'm going to show you an entire workout you can do for your chest using only calisthenics. Hey everybody, I'm Ryan, and this is Minus the Gym, where we learn how to be fit and healthy at home. So if that sounds good to you, make sure you subscribe, buttons down below, and make sure you tap that bell so you get notified about every upload. The workout I'm going to show you in this video is going to be broken up into two halves. In the first half, we're going to switch up the hand placement, and in the second half, we're going to switch up the angle of leverage that you're doing your push-ups in. And this is going to allow you to hit your chest from all the different angles and give it a full workout. Let's start off by looking at part one of the workout. In the first half of the workout, we are going to switch between wide push-ups, standard push-ups, and diamonds. Wide push-ups will focus on the outer chest as well as even the biceps. Standard push-ups will focus on the pec major as well as triceps and anterior deltoids. And diamond push-ups use an inner grip to focus on the triceps a lot as well as the inner chest. Each set will rotate through all three of these exercises, and we'll do a total of 4 sets for the first half. But as is with all workouts, I recommend starting off with a quick warm-up. So what I like to do for my chest workout is start off in this plank position and then do mountain climbers, where you kick the legs up so your knees are coming up towards your chest. I only do this for about a minute or so. I don't really count. I just go till I'm feeling the burn and I'm starting to get out of breath. And what this does is it gets your heart rate up. It also warms up your pushing muscles because you really have to press into the floor and protract your scapula to keep yourself in this prone position, supporting yourself with straight arms. While doing the mountain climbers, you can throw in 1 or 2 reps of push-ups to warm up your joints, like the elbows and the shoulders. And then after you're done and warmed up, it's time to start the actual workout. For the first set, I start off getting into position for wide push-ups. Notice for wide push-ups, my fingers are pointing outwards away from my body. Having the fingers pointing out when your arms are wide like this, your hands are wider than shoulder width apart, that helps protect your shoulders and helps prevent injury while doing this exercise. As you'll see with this workout, I'm going to do a pretty fast rep tempo with about 1 second up, 1 second down, and I'm going to do each set until failure or near failure. So I rep out the exercise until I feel like I can't get another rep. So as you can see here, I'm slowing down, and I didn't think I'd get another one, so I came out of it, and now I rest for a couple deep breaths, just 5 or 10 seconds max, and I get right into position for standard push-ups. Standard push-ups are when your hands are directly below your shoulders or about shoulder width apart. So now I rep out the standard push-ups, but I'm already pretty exhausted from those wide push-ups, and I didn't take much of a rest. So when I'm done with the standard push-ups, again, 2 deep breaths, and I get right back into position, this time for the diamond push-ups, with my thumbs touching, and this narrow grip, which I had to correct right there, the narrow grip really targets the triceps and the inner chest. So at this point, I was really feeling it. This was the really third exercise in one big set, and I didn't get many reps, but now it's time for a long rest of 1 to 2 minutes. After my 1 to 2 minutes of rest, I get back into position, but this time I'm starting off with standard push-ups instead of wide. So I go ahead and rep out the standard push-ups for as many reps as I can. And the reason why I'm starting off with standard push-ups instead of wide, like I did in the first set, is because we're going to rotate through the 3 different exercises. So each one, wide, standard, and diamond, is going to get an opportunity to be your first exercise when you're fresh. This way, each of the 3 push-up variations get an equal amount of work. So that was my last rep I could squeeze out of the standard push-ups. So now I take a couple deep breaths and I get right back into position, now to do diamond push-ups. Since these diamonds are my second exercise of this set, and I'm already partially exhausted, I'm probably not going to get many reps. Let's see, I'm already starting to slow down, and it looks like that's my last one. So now again, a couple deep breaths, just sort of catch your breath here for a second, get right back into position for wide push-ups. So as you can see, we rotated this time, we went standard, diamond, and wide. So we're starting off with a different push-up variation for each set. I muster out a few wide push-ups, but I am done, and now it's time for another 2-minute rest. And then after the rest is done, we're going to do our third set, and this one is going to start with diamond push-ups. So we started our first set with wide push-ups, second with standard push-ups, and now the third set with diamond. So each variation has gotten to start off a set. As always, we're going to rep out as many reps as we can until we feel like we're at failure. And you can see here I am just about done and squeezed out that last one. One more. Barely making that one, and I'm done with diamonds. Couple deep breaths for rest here between the exercises, and then get right back to it. So now I go into wide push-ups, and I'm going to rep those out for as many as I can. And what you'll notice is that because there are different variations working different parts of your chest and different parts of your arms and shoulders, that you'll actually be able to squeeze out maybe a few more reps than you thought you'd be able to. So I finish off those wide push-ups, and now a couple deep breaths, and we go right into the standard. And down I go. Hands are about shoulder width apart, and we're going to finish this one off with as many standard push-ups as I can do. And it won't be many because I was pretty exhausted at that point. And this looks like it'll be my last rep for sure. And then I'm done with the third set. And again, we take a rest, 1 to 2 minutes at least. And now for the fourth set, we're going to switch things up a bit, literally, because we're going to do explosives and switch between the 3 variations each rep. So watch carefully here. I start with wide, explode into standard, and then diamond. Standard, wide, standard, diamond. Standard, wide, and just keep rotating through the different variations like that as I do explosive push-ups. The explosive element here is really going to help you burn out your muscles, and on top of it, you're rotating through all the variations to give them equal work. And once I'm done with that fourth set, I take a big rest. I'm talking at least 3 to 5 minutes, maybe more, until I feel nice and rested and ready for more. And by more, I mean part 2, because we've only completed half of the workout. And for the second half, we're going to do 4 sets, this time rotating between only 2 exercises, which are decline push-ups and incline push-ups. Decline push-ups work your upper chest, simulating an incline bench press, while incline push-ups work your lower chest, simulating a decline bench press. For the first set, I start off by elevating my feet by placing them on my basement stairs like this. With feet elevated and hands on the floor, you're doing decline push-ups, meaning your body is in a decline position, and this angle of leverage is really going to hit our upper chest. So I rep this out for as many reps as I can until failure, just like we did with the hand placement push-ups in the first half of the workout. Now with these decline push-ups, you want to be a good judge of when you're going to reach failure. All right, you don't want to face plant. You want to save a little juice to step out of it. So here's my last rep, and I know I won't get another, so I can come out. Then I immediately turn around and go into incline push-ups, meaning my hands are now elevated on the stairs and my feet are on the floor. And I rep these out for as many reps as I can to hit my lower chest. After I'm done with that, I rest 1 to 2 minutes and repeat. Only on the next one, I start off with incline push-ups. Again, you want to rotate between the exercises on which one you start with so they get an equal share of you being fresh, which is just a tactic to make sure you work your chest evenly. And as you start reaching failure on these incline push-ups, you then come out of it, put your feet up on the stairs, or that could be a couch or anything. It doesn't have to be a staircase. Just elevate your feet, and down you go into the decline push-ups to finish off this second set. Again, rep them out as much as you can, but you're already pretty exhausted from those incline push-ups. And once you're done, you step out of it and you rest again for 1 to 2 minutes. Then you start your third set. Now we're back to decline push-ups, starting off with those. So I'm going to rep those out. And guys, I'm going to start cutting out some of this footage so the video is not ridiculously long. But again, I'm doing decline push-ups for as many reps as I can. And once I run out of gas, I turn around, elevate my hands, and I do incline push-ups for, again, as many reps as I can. And guys, if you have a dip station, you could do dips for the lower chest. I actually like that exercise better. But again, this is a no equipment workout. So after you finish this set, you rest one more time for 1 to 2 minutes. And now for the final set, you're going to start off with incline push-ups, rep those out. And once you reach failure, turn around. And you can see here, I was completely done. I mean, bad form. I had to correct my form. And I went for one, went for another one, and couldn't even get it. Face plant. I was done. That was completely done. Guys, remember that there's two ways to apply progressive overload, okay? The first way, which I've shown in other videos, is to add weight. And you can do that with a weighted vest or with a backpack. I've made videos about both of those, so check those videos out if you're interested. Now, the other way to apply progressive overload is with volume. Okay, if you increase the volume, meaning the number of sets and reps that you're doing, then that's another way that you're gonna build strength and muscle mass. And in this workout, I know we're doing 4 sets, and they are pretty high intensity sets. All right, we're cramming a lot. They're almost like mini circuits in a way. But if you want, you can increase this beyond 4 sets, all right? So for the hand placement and the leverage, you can do 5 sets, 6 sets, as much as you want. And as you increase the volume, you'll build more strength and muscle mass. That's how the body adapts. Thanks so much for watching, guys. If this video was helpful and if you enjoyed it, make sure you give it a like. That really helps me out. Maybe share it on social media or something. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. All right? I'll talk to you in the next video.